make me so happy, it turns back to sad. There's nothing I hate more than what I can't have. Guess I'll just stumble on home to my cats. Alone, unless you wanna come along.
Hey guys, it is James Henry II here, and today's video is going to be kind of like a two-part thing with yours truly, Taylor Swift. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be opening up volume 2 of the Target Edition magazine. As you can see, it's still in its plastic wrap. I bought two of them, I already opened one, but I want to open this one on camera with you guys because I want you guys to see the thing that I was like tripping out about. Don't mind the mess here. Just pay attention to me and this beautiful candle in the back with Lady Gaga flipping everybody off back there. Anyway, so I wanted to show off, kind of like annoyingly douchey show off. So I got the magazine, another magazine, the hard copy CD, another CD, which came in this, but I will talk to you about that in a little bit. I have another hard copy, but I gave that one to my boyfriend, and I have the digital copy that I pre-ordered when it was first pre-order available. So I have like 5 copies of the CD, which I'm very happy about because I just love it. And I love it more because it comes with like these adorable like unique Taylor posters, and like I love it so much. I have one hanging in my office at work. I don't have the other ones because oh yeah, the other one I have, like, my boyfriend has it. But anyway, so the other half of this video is I'm gonna be reviewing my favorite lyrics from each song of Reputation, and I'll just see what you guys feel about that. Okay, so the first things first is we are going to open this magazine together. Let's go. So I remember so it was Friday when it was released, November 10th, and I went to work 7. I got into work at 7 because Target opened at 8, and yes, it was Veterans Day, but they still opened at 8. So I waited outside until they opened the door, and there was only one other guy there that was going for the Taylor CDs, and we both ran to the back, and there was this huge display, which I'm hoping that I can get the huge poster because my cousin works there, and I'm the only one that's asked for it, but I'm hoping that I can get it. And anyway, so we both ran to it, but then they told us that the CDs are in the front, so we run to the front. I was the first one to grab all of the stuff. I was the first one to touch these that was a customer and a Swiftie, and I was so happy. But I was like holding on to them too much that he was the first one to buy them, so he just like booked it out of there. But anyway, so here it is. It has all these cool pages. It has like the same intro thingy that it has in the booklet. I think that's the same one that it had in the other one too. Let's see. Yeah, same poems, everything. I wonder if they're like the same pictures. No, they're different pictures. So yeah, see, there's all this stuff. But anyway, so the part that like tripped me out was because it says CD included, and I thought it was like a digital copy. So what happened was I was at work and I forgot my charger at home, and I didn't have my little like adapter thing for my headphones for my phone, and because you know iPhones are stupid. But anyway, so and then my iPod was dying, and I really wanted to listen to Reputation, and I didn't want to like you can't stream it online, so I was like I need like the CD, but I left the CD at home. But I brought the magazine, and I was like, okay, well maybe there's the digital copy, and I can just download it to my computer at work. So then I flipped to this freaking page, and I was like, what is this? And then I was like, oh, okay. And then literally it says like make your own CD, and I was like, what? So then I flipped to the other side, and sure enough, there's the CD, like right here. It's in here. I'll take it apart right now. Well, anyway, I don't do it yet. So this is what like comes out of it. So it's like really thin compared to the actual, you know, size of the CD. And this little CD comes out, and I was like, that is so awesome. I just ripped it a little bit. I'm so sorry, Taylor. So the CD comes out, and I'm really excited about that because, you know, I just really wanted the CD. So I was like, yes, I can listen to it. So of course I listened to it like nonstop. But anyway, so because I listened to it nonstop, I have come up with a list right here, of my favorite lyrics from each song. My favorite lyrics don't necessarily mean that they're the best lyrics of each song, so bear in mind and bear with me that these are just my personal favorites, and it's my opinion. And the fact is that your opinion could be wrong compared to my opinion. That's why it's an opinion. Let's break down my favorite lyrics. So, track number 1 is called Ready For It, as we all know if we've listened to it, and that's been released before, so my favorite lyric in it is, every love I've known in comparison is a failure, I forget their names now. And it's she's being so shady because I kind of like what Taylor was saying is that the start of the album is how she was like mentally going, what she was mentally going through at the time when she first started it, whereas when it ends with New Year's Day, it's a lot lighter and more like romantic than the first start of it, and that's how she is now at this point in her life, and I think that's really awesome. So if you could like compare even my favorite lyrics from the start to the finish, it's drastically different. So track 1, Ready For It, my favorite lyric is, every love I've known in comparison is a failure, I forget their names now. Track number 2 is Endgame with Ed Sheeran and Future, and my favorite lyric from that is, I swear I don't love the drama, it loves me. I guess I can go into further explanation about all of these, but I don't want to waste everyone's time because this video is already at 6 minutes, so let's just keep going. Track number 3 is I Did Something Bad, and my favorite lyric from that is, if a man talks shit, then I owe him nothing. And that's like, oh yes, Taylor, like, don't let no man do that. Don't let anybody out there, don't let anybody, regardless of their gender, sexuality, blah blah blah, don't let them talk shit to you, because you don't owe them anything. Track number 4 is Don't Blame Me, which is probably one of my like favorite tracks on this album besides Getaway Car, but just because it's so churchy. So there's actually 2 lyrics in this that I'm going to be saying. So the first one is, my drug is my baby. My drug is my baby, I'll be using for the rest of my life. And it's like a really obscure lyric for her to have in one of her songs because it's talking about like, you know, using, like shooting up or something, drug related. It's a drug. And she says, I'll be using for the rest of my life. And so she's basically saying that she's gonna like devote her life to loving this other person, said person. I don't know if it could be about her past relationship or Joe right now, but that's a really like, ooh, like strong line. And the other one is, my name is what you decide, I'm just gonna call you mine. And in a way that's kind of like a heartbreaking lyric to me because she doesn't care what he calls her as long as she gets to call him mine, which could be a reference to, you know, like speak now, mine, you know, all that stuff. Track number 5 is Delicate, and this is one of the cute songs on this album, and my favorite song on that is, my reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. And I think that's pretty amazing for that person to say, regardless of what your life is going on in the media or your actual life, I like you, and that's all that matters. The next song is Look What You Made Me Do, which was the first single that this album had, and my favorite lyric from that, there could be so many, but there's kind of like the annoying chorus where it's very repetitive, but my favorite line is, I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me, which is probably like hugely relatable to this entire situation from Reputation, because everyone's like, oh, she's a snake, so like no one trusts her, but she doesn't trust anybody else either because of what she's like, look what you made me do. So the next song is So It Goes, and this is probably one of my least favorite from the albums, but I'm warming up to it. So one of my favorite lines is, I'm yours to keep and I'm yours to lose. And I really love that line because it's true, like regardless of it, it's you either have that person, but like you just don't know if there's gonna be the day where you lose that person too. The next song is Gorgeous. And my favorite line is, you should take it as a compliment that I'm talking to everyone here but you. Which in a weird twisted way, that is a compliment because you're so in love with them, or not in love with them, but like you're infatuated with them that you're scared to even approach them. But it also could be like they're just like, is that bad that I'm unapproachable if you can't come up and talk to me? I don't know. But that's one of my favorite lyrics from that song. The next song is Getaway Car, and this is my favorite song off the entire album because, one, I am a huge fan of Bleachers, and Jack Antonoff and her have collaborated many times in the past, and I love every single track that they've ever done together. And I love Bleachers, and Jack Antonoff is like a genius when it comes to music production. So this song, when I hear that synthesizer kick in, I'm like, yes, just like, it kills me. But one of my favorite, I have a lot of favorite lyrics from that song, but my all-time favorite is this, because it's very, very blank spacey video of it. So this chorus says, you were driving the getaway car, and then it continues saying, don't pretend it's such a mystery, think about the place where you first met me. So she's basically saying, like, don't be sorry or don't be mad if I'm gonna be leaving you because I was dating somebody else, you were in the getaway car picking me up from that person. So if I find someone else in their getaway car, don't be mad because this is where I met you from the first place. And I think that's really like bold of her to like admit that in this album, which is like really awesome. Just like Back to December, she admitted that she was at fault, and it's one of those songs, and I really, really, really admire her for that. The next song is King of My Heart. This one I really love because I just love the drum. So one of my favorite lyrics from that is, now you try calling me baby like trying on clothes. And that's really funny because it just reminds me of like, yes, I'm bringing Katy Perry up, but like you change your mind like a girl changes clothes. It's like basically saying like it's clothes, so like you can take off clothes really fast, put on clothes really fast, or like do it all the time. So he tries to call her baby like right off the bat, and it's like maybe I don't know. I love that line though. So the next song is Dancing with Her Hands Tied, and this is one of the more obscure songs on this album, but I'm still warming up to it. So my favorite line is, if I could dance with you again, I'd kiss you as the lights went out, swaying as the room burned down. And it's just like saying, I'm not gonna care, but like we're still gonna like, you know, go at this even though the world's like crumbling around us and whatnot. So the next one is This Is What We Can't Have Nice Things, and I love this song. It's so tongue-in-cheek, just like, it's shady. My favorite lyric is, friends don't try to trick you, get you on the phone and mind trick you, which of course we all know is a reference to Kim Kardashian and Kanye West when they were talking about his song Famous, and to the whole infamous phone conversation video that Kim posted, and it's brilliant. So the next song is Call It What You Want, and my favorite lyric from that is love me like I'm brand new, or he loves me like I'm brand new. And it's cute because I feel like that's how love should be. Like, you shouldn't just like say, yeah, I'm gonna love you even though like I know about your past. So I know you're meeting this new person, so you're gonna love them as if they're a new person, not their past is like their past. Don't bring it up. Love them like they're brand new. And I really love that lyric so much. And then this album comes to a close with New Year's Day, and I love this song. It's so cute and it's so adorable. But my favorite is, I have two, again, another song where there's two lyrics. The first is I Want Your Midnights, and I like that because when you really think about it, the midnights that people have can be like, they're like down on their luck, or they're very tired from the day and they just don't want to do anything, but like you want to spend time with that person, so you do want their midnights. And like, one of my favorite lines from Will and Grace is this episode where he says, I want every day to be Tuesday, which is like the day that they met. And I think that's so adorable. And so like her saying, I want your midnights, is like saying, I want you as you are when no one else is around, when you're so tired. I don't care if you're like pretty or if your hair's a mess. I just want you for then at that time. And then the other line that I love is kind of heartbreaking as well, but it's like a nice plea, like, please don't become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anywhere. And it's so heartbreaking to hear that, because it's like, if you do break up with that person that you've loved for this long of a period of time, and you are in public and they still are around like the same area, and you just hear their laugh, you're just gonna be like, crap, like I know that laugh. And it's so beautiful, but it's wonderful. And thank you, Taylor, for this amazing album. I have been waiting for this for so long. I can't wait to see you on tour. I'm gonna go see you in Santa Clara, California again, just like I saw you at the 1989 World Tour, and I'm gonna be closer than I was before. I'm taking my boyfriend, and I hope I can even get tickets to Pasadena, because that's just like a week after, and I want to be at all of your California shows. I'm so happy that you're only doing one show at Santa Clara and one show in Pasadena, because that's like, I want everybody to be like, oh, I need to be there, even though I know like your other tours sold out each night of the tour. The 1989 World Tour, you did 2 nights at Santa Clara, and then I think 1 in San Diego, and then 5 at Staples Center. I think it was 5. They're all sold out. So like, imagine the like urge to get tickets to Santa Clara. It's a huge stadium. I was there. It's huge, but like, you did 2 sold out shows there. That's almost like 120,000 people. So I'm very excited to see you. I hope you somehow watch this, or like get linked, or just like see a picture of it somewhere. So just thank you, Taylor. Thank you so much. And you're past Taylor, even though the old Taylor's dead. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, because I haven't done a video like this in ages. I've been so busy with work, school, and rehearsals. And check out for that video because that's coming out soon. I am actually going to be combining all these 3 shows that I've been in back to back to back. Which is Hairspray, Young Frankenstein, and The Laramie Project. So be on the lookout for that in a couple of days or weeks. I'm not sure. My show starts and ends this weekend, so I'm going to be filming that. So I'm probably going to be editing it and posting it next week. But this one's going to be very soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow me on my social media down there. I love talking to you guys, and I love meeting other Swifties out there. So yeah, let's all party at the Reputation Stadium tour. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!